What's happening, folks? Saturday morning here at the storage unit. We are at a little after 10 a.m. It was like total rainfall here yesterday. I don't know how many hours of rain that we got, but we even had the streets flooded. It was a pretty big mess, so no yard sales are going on today, which is a bummer. I was hoping to have some more inventory to list this morning, but that's okay. I've got a little bit of stuff in here in my desk pile that I'm going to get listed today, but one of which is I'm going to show you. The G.I. Joe stuff that I had is pretty cool. So this is the, what is this thing called? The Cobra Condor Z25. So that's pretty cool. So this actually comes apart like that, and it's like two separate vehicles. I'm missing one pilot, but I think I have everything else. Like the missiles and everything are there. I have these. Oh no, I guess that's where the missiles drop out. So that's pretty cool. So I have everything else, and the pilot, one of the pilots, and the instruction manual. So I'll put a comp up here, and one of these sold for $250, exactly the way I have it, but without this. So I'm going to list it for $250, and we're going to see what happens. So, and I got another little, I don't even know what to call this. Is a Cobra thing, G.I. Joe thing. So yeah, we're going to list this guy too. This is probably like a $15 item. I don't know how much that's worth. So, but in my last video, I talked about Nifty.ai, Nifty.ai, and we're going to run through this real quick because I've been working on it Friday a lot, late last night, and a little bit this morning, trying to get everything cross-listed. So I'm going to give you a run through real quick on what that is like. And hopefully you guys will learn something, and if you're interested, you can try it out. But so let's get busy on that. Okay, guys, so one thing I want to be clear on, and which I kind of mentioned in my last video, I've only been using this for a day and a half, first of all. Have I seen any sales from it? No, it's only been a day and a half, but I've seen a ton of likes. So if you're familiar with Mercari and Poshmark, if somebody likes your stuff, you can offer them like a sale price, like 10% off or free shipping or whatever. So I've seen a ton of likes, especially on Poshmark. My stuff went crazy when I was listing it. People were sharing it and that kind of stuff, and I got a bunch of eyes on it, which is good. So I'm going to keep doing that, keep sharing through Poshmark and everything. And Mercari, I hit my limit on listing. I've got 300 items on Mercari, and I guess they don't let you sell any or list anything else until you start selling stuff. So hopefully I get some sales through Mercari. And Depop, same thing. Like, people are liking my things, and I'm sending out offers. So we'll see. I think it's going to take just a couple days, maybe 3 or 4 days, and I'll finally start getting some sales. But it's almost like eBay, where you break that seal, where you get a sale, and like more will come. So I'm not too worried about it, to be honest with you. But what I'm going to show you today is just what I've been doing with it, and I'm only using it for cross listing and delisting if something sells. There's different packages. You need to check it out. I'm going to give you a quick rundown. And if you're really interested in it, and I highly, highly, highly recommend you do this, on YouTube, there's a user, and I mentioned him already, Kway Shop. He sells a ton of stuff on Poshmark and other platforms, and he's been using it a while. And I think I forgot his code, but I think if you even use his code, you get like a 20% off or something like that. But I'll put his picture up here so you can see his channel and what it is. And he does a whole video breaking it down. And I'm not even going to attempt to do it as good as he did it, because I just can't. And he's way more knowledgeable about it. So watch mine, get a feel for it if you like it. And if you really want to dive into it, watch his video, okay? So I highly suggest you do that. So let's jump into it here. Presentation is not the best here, guys, but we're going to try to get this done. So let me just slide this up here, and if I hit the maximize button on this, it's going to go outside the frame and I won't be able to see it. So that's why I'm stretching it like this. So okay, so I hope you guys can see that good. Sorry about the squiggly lines that you kind of see on here, but here's what we're working with. Again, this is a quick rundown. So you go to Nifty. It looks like this. The icon kind of looks like this. You go to Nifty.ai, and then there's different options that you can pick for a package and that kind of thing. it asks for you to download a Chrome extension, because I'm using a Chromebook, so I'm assuming if you're using a Chrome extension on something else, it'll work, but they don't exactly have an app on your phone or anything, but it works really good off a Chromebook or your computer or whatever. So I imported all my listings yesterday from eBay, and I even added some more yesterday. So right now, if you can see that, I've got 755 items listed. It's showing 0 sold because, like I said, I haven't sold anything yet so far since I have started listing on Nifty. So, and like I mentioned, it's only been like a day and a half or whatever. So once you have everything in here, and then I'll try to show some here, for example. So really, I haven't dabbled too far from this. You do get to see analytics on what you sell and that kind of thing, and they give you a dashboard, kind of shows everything all together. But really, I'm just on my inventory here, and everything. Like when I list on my eBay app, and then I'll import it into Nifty, and so I can cross list to Mercari, Depop, and Poshmark. So let's go ahead and resync right now. So I did delist some stuff from eBay last night, and I just did a listing. So the new listing should come up top here. So let's go ahead and do that. All you have to do is hit resync, and it gives you two different options. You want to do a quick sync if you're just kind of adding some new listings and that kind of thing. But a full sync is when this is best used after connecting a new marketplace or making significant changes off Nifty. So I did not do that. I didn't do any sales or anything like that. I just added one listing and took a couple off. So we're going to do a quick sync. We're going to hit continue, and it doesn't take very long. But this is going to sync everything up from any changes that I made throughout the 4 platforms: eBay, Mercari, Depop, and Poshmark. And I'll show you how easy it is to cross list. So there it is. We've grouped your one listing into one unique item. So go to inventory. Here it is. So this is Nike maroon polo that I just did. So this is listed on eBay right now. 756 listed. There's my eBay listing. And what's cool about this is, like, I see here it is. This is how much I have it on listed for eBay. I picked this up at Goodwill. It was like under $4, something like that, $2 or $3. And here's my SKU. This is what tote I'm going to keep it in. So if I wanted to go to this listing on eBay, I just click this arrow and it'll take me right to my eBay listing, and I can look at it there. Okay, so now if I want to list it on Mercari, I would click here, but I can't because I'm already maxed out. So we're going to put this on Depop, and I'm just going to click list on Depop. It brings up all the information. Here's all my photos. Here's my title. Here's the information that I had for it on my eBay listing. It brings in the SKU and everything. If I want to put in how much I paid for it to keep that track, I can do that. I don't do that. It lets you do a shipping preset. So, like, say, for example, if I ship all my shirts out under one certain preset, like $5 or something like that, I could add that in here, but I don't do that. And then it just has every category here. Like, this is, I've never had to change anything so far, and I've done this. How many do I have on Depop? I think it was like almost 200 or something, but I never had to change anything. I don't want to boost my listing for 8%. I do it on eBay and nowhere else, though. And then you just hit list on Depop. That's it. And like, this is how quick it is. And boom, there it is. I'm listed on Depop that quick. So now I want to do Poshmark. Same thing. All the information is there. List on Poshmark. And we're done. So now I've listed on the time that it took me to list on eBay. I did that through the app, so it took a couple minutes, and that was about 30 seconds each. And like, I'm listed on 2 other platforms. That's as easy as it gets. So basically what I've been doing is, I think I'm on page, I gotta go down to the bottom here. There we go. I think I'm on page like 11 now. Okay, so here's some stuff I haven't cross-listed yet. Did that one there. Here's this shirt. We'll go ahead and do this one. We want to put this on Depop. We're all good. List on Depop. We're on Depop. Now we're going to go list this on Poshmark. Everything's good. List on Poshmark. So easy. And what's cool about this too is that it will, if I sell this on Depop, it'll delist it from eBay and all the other platforms within like 15 minutes. So I'm interested to see how well that works, because that would be super awesome too. So that's it, guys. Like I said, it doesn't get any easier than that. So far I really like this. It's $40 a month for me to do that, but if I get a big boost of sales, it's definitely going to be worth it. At the very least, I'll be able to get everything listed from eBay to all those platforms, and if I do decide to cancel, I'll be on those other platforms, but I'll have to delist from every platform manually or relist other things manually again. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. If it's too much trouble, I could just delete everything off those other platforms and just sell strictly from eBay again. But I'm hoping this works, and but I'll keep you guys posted. But again, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you understand it and learn some stuff. I'm terrible at showing things, so definitely check out KW Shop's video on how to do this and use a Nifty. So if you're interested in cross listing, give it a try. That's all I have for you guys today. So thanks again for coming by the channel. I appreciate it. If you have any questions, concerns, or comments, you can put them in the video and I'll try to get to them. So that's it. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you all next time.